Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to the channel with Antigonus Gaming with Final Fantasy VII Rebirth Chapter 11, The Long Shadow of Shinra. We are back in Nibelheim for the first time since Cloud and Tifa witnessed firsthand Sephiroth's betrayal. And his ultimate fall from grace. We are wanting to get into the Shinra mansion because Cait Sith wants to access some documents at the Shinra terminal, but the document terminal is housed in the Shinra manor and it requires clearance from the director or deputy director of Nibelheim, which is now a medical facility for people suffering from Mako sickness under the direct control of Shinra. However, the director's not present, and the deputy director went to visit the reactor and has not returned. In the last video, we saw a scene where Heidegger informed Rufus that there was an ambush of some Shinra officials up at the reactor, though our characters do not know that yet. And to go up the mountain, we're going to have Cloud, Tifa, and Yuffie. The rest of the team is hanging back in town. So this will be somewhat similar to the pathway we took all the way back in the prologue, Chapter 1, but not completely. Let's see. Oh, I think I might be able to give Yuffie a new weapon. Although, actually, I don't think she's mastered. Nope, she hasn't mastered her doppelganger yet. Okay. And I don't know. Do I have a new weapon for Tifa? She has the Tiger Fang. Oh, she got her the Chi Trap thing from the last town. Okay. Wind, healing, subversion, ice, lightning, fire. More HP. And MP. Yuffie has our assessment here. Okay, so we're good. Alright. So we're running through the forest at the feet of the Nibelheim, at Mount Nibel. The same forest we ran through all the way back at the beginning. Lots of rocks because we're at the foot of a mountain, and trees. And we want to go all the way up to the top. The top of the mountain. Let's see here. How do I get my mini-map to show back up again? Not sure. I might not be going the right way. Alright, I got off track, but I found the road again. The road is there, but it's very, like, hard to find because some of it is degraded into the ground due to disrepair. There's a Chocobo chick who wants us to activate a Choco stop, but it's, like, confused and is running around in circles, so if I can't find it in a moment, okay, I can't find it. So I'm just gonna keep flying. If I see it, I'll stop and do it. Otherwise. So we crossed over a bridge that we didn't want to cross over, so we're gonna cross back over that bridge. So we're actually taking a different path up the mountain than we took with Sephiroth back in the day, because they've repaired the facilities on the mountain, and we'll see that coming up. Which means that in theory it should be easier for us to reach the top, since we don't have to go through the old passageways that were not really in use anymore even 5 years ago. So the Gunther Bridge has been rebuilt. We run across it, and there's like a Shinra, like a metal, there's like a Shinra build facility here. We're gonna have Cloud You need a Deputy Commissioner Murasaki's ID card to enter. So since we can't do that, we're gonna have to go scale the mountain ourselves. Go across a bridge. Cloud looks down, and he has a headache, and he has the memory of the soldier getting washed away down the river, of Tifa washing down the river and Sephiroth saving her.
Help!
And then all of a sudden, he sees the soldier disappears, and it turns into Zack, and Zack is going down. So Cloud's...
He's in Fate's hands now.
What is it?
I remember what happened here. And to Zack.
It has a certain expression on her face.
Bridge broke. He fell, got swept away by the current. I think he's... dead. You never forgot, did you? That's why you've been acting weird.
Didn't want to upset you. That's all.
Zack was my friend. How could I just forget him like that?
Cloud's looking at his
Degradation.
hand.
It's hollowing me out, bit by bit.
Tifa grabs onto his hand.
You're wrong. You remembered, Cloud. It'll be okay. It will. I know it.
Thanks. We gotta tell Aerith about this. She deserves to know what happened.
Yeah. Yeah, she does. But let me be the one to do it.
Why?
Because she and I are close, you know?
Hey, are you two done yet?
Yep. Be right there. Let's just keep this between the two of us. Promise?
You can tell how pained Cloud is that now he realized that Tifa remembered what happened and he didn't. More of the
It's over.
monsters in Mount Nibel are just as weak as are the level 1 monsters, are the chapter 1 monsters, so
I could do that again.
one attack will take them out. We're like at the foot of a smaller, older Shinra facility. So we're gonna have to climb up some stairs around some metal stuff. Where do I go? But you can really see how Cloud is starting to suffer from the not only the not only like the physical effects of his illness, but the mental impact too. It's starting to take a toll on him. Oh, we have to climb down. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind, actually. So we climb down to the river. This is near the spot where Sephiroth saved Tifa and Cloud when they fell off the bridge way back when. cave we can go into here. Riverside Trail. This is the cave that has natural materia in it.
For the thickest fingers.
Deal with that.
Oh, watch yourself. You won't regret this. We're
Let's
done
go.
here.
Jump down through the cave. There's Mako mist everywhere, and there's like natural crystallite materia formations. So they're not the smooth orbs that people use, but they're naturally formed.
A Mako spring.
It's like a life spring, but massive. Cloud.
Wait, so this whole thing's materia?
Wow, it's so much bigger.
But it's bigger than 5 years before.
Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding. For the Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
Tifa pauses,
Hey,
and she
we should get out
notices
of
that
here. All this Mako's making me queasy.
Cloud
Yeah,
is word for
me
word
too.
saying what Sephiroth said way back then. So there's a materia though that we in HP to MP materia. It's something that now we gotta head back up. We're gonna go the other direction. So unlike last time where we walked past that back in the past, now that area is closed off. So instead, we're gonna go the other way because this cave is actually when you walk into it, you can go left and it takes you down to see the Mako spring that Sephiroth, you know, explained to us way back then. Now, there's another way we can go up, so. Climbing up through the cave here. Trying to figure out where to go. Should be a way up. Oh, never mind. Actually, we can go past the spring. It's just dark and hard to see. But according to the map, there's a long passageway. So we're going to go back down towards the spring. We're going to go past it. Because there's like, if you go right, it's not beyond it, but it's like, the cave is like next to it.
Don't overdo it.
It's on you. Here I go.
We actually haven't scanned these creatures. Because the scans we did in the past don't count. Because that's almost like a demo chapter. So the Velocilings are avian creatures that nest in mountainous regions. They can fly at supersonic speeds, soaring past and incapacitating their prey with an ensuing shockwave.
Not ready for it. Back to you. This calls for more Yuffie. You're going down. Gotcha. Heroin triumphs again.
Master Doppelganger. Alright, let me make sure I'm going the right direction. In some of these dark caves, it's really easy to accidentally walk back the way you came. Which is annoying. Alright, I'm going the right direction. So now we're starting to come out towards the entrance. It's getting more light. We see some trees. There are crystal formations on the side. And some smaller ones that we can actually break, so they didn't drop anything. Coming out towards light. The rock is more of like a, you know, gray color. So Cosmo Canyon, the rocks were very much reddish orange.
You're done.
This is very much like a classic mountain gray rock. The mountains in the Nibel region. So, but there's crystals, okay. We'll climb up a couple of these yellow things. Alright. Now we're like along the cliff side, we can see the water actually. And we're gonna have to keep climbing.
Are you sure we're going the right way?
We're almost there. Once we get past this part, then...
Come on. Let's find another route.
No need to worry. I've already found one.
Yuffie uses her grappling hook to create a rope we can swing across.
More climbing, but hey.
One of the small bridges that there was like a small wooden bridge that we climbed across with Sephiroth, and that's now broken, so we can't go back that way. So we're gonna have to climb up instead, but Yuffie was able to use her grappling hook to create a way up for us, which is nice.
It's on you.
Watch yourself. You won't regret. Get lost.
I think the zoo is weak to wind. I'm gonna scan it. Okay. So a zoo is like a gigantic black bird, and yep, it's weak to wind. So it creates like a tornado on us.
Want to beg for mercy?
I'll just use windstorm. Although that didn't do much, so I actually probably shouldn't use it. It's okay. Because I can just use her bloodbath.
You're not getting out of this one alive.
When Yuffie does bloodbath, she does like a combo, and then she strikes up, and it creates like a upward beam of like red energy that does damage.
Leave us alone. Oh, yeah.
Take the lead.
It's on you. You're in good hands now. Got you now.
Alright. These things are like, I can't tell because the camera angle's not good. It's kind of like gecko-looking thing. And then we've got one of the velocities as well.
We're done here. You're gonna pay. Got you now. Weather this.
And ninjutsu quickly made quick work of that enemy. So as we're climbing up the mountain now, we see more, like, metal structures that were, you know, made by stuff. They're mostly just, like, metal structures of, like, beams. They look like they were support structures that, you know, were there to support things. Okay, now we've got the dudes that got, like, these, like, monsters that have, like, mace things that they flail around. They're called screamers. Super weak to magic. One cast of fire takes them both out. I guess there's two places we can go up.
I can't say I've ever taken this route before. You gonna be okay, Yuffie?
Oh yeah, no problem. This is nothing compared to what we got in Wutaian. Like the massive sculpture of Dachau carved into the face of this one cliff. All us ninjas have to scale it. Part of our training. Never liked the climb much, but I freaking loved the reward.
Which was?
Dachau beans, of course. Got to eat up when we made it to the top. Tell you what, I'll give you some when we finish our climb.
That's kind, but you really don't have to.
Alright, I spies. This is the thing with like the yellow grabber things, and it's not the most. I find the controls are not the most wieldy. So, come on, Cloud. You're going right, right? Climbing along this huge wall here, and I took a slight detour to get some treasure. So now we're back up to where we want to be. Another detour to get more treasure. Why not? We're not gonna. We're almost certainly. Yeah, we're not coming back here again in this game. So. None of the Nibelheim quests require you to come this far up the mountain. We're at 300 meters up. And it says according to our little mini-map guide, our target is about 300 meters away, but it doesn't mean it's 300 meters straight up. It means 300 meters up and in any other direction. As well. Alright, we got like a dragon and it's literally just called a dragon.
It's on you.
Let me. You're up. You won't regret this.
Okay, I guess we'll do dragon. It pressures itself, so I guess I'll have Tifa use focus strike on it. Alright. Dragons. A carnivorous creature that conceals itself in mountainous regions. Its scales as tough as nails and its claws just as sharp. Given its gargantuan size, it requires a vast amounts of energy to live, and it spends the better part of its each day hunting for food. Inflicting enough damage will cause it to roar, then become pressured afterwards. Weak to ice, absorbs fire.
Hang back. Let's do this.
Good news is I can probably
Dead.
Cold front coming through. Come on. Get lost. Move on.
Chill.
And the dragon looks like what you think of a dragon. Wings, scales, tail, 4 legs, head with horns.
All done.
Yuffie was almost dead though, so he's down to 20 health. I have a place where I can rest. quest, or no?
Hey, Cloud, I've been thinking. We're looking for a guy named Murasaki, right?
What about it?
It's just, his name sounds Wutaian.
I'm sure plenty of your people immigrated to Midgar before the war. Some of their kids and grandkids probably work for Shinra.
Oh. Huh. I never thought about that before.
So now we're into the Mako, I think it's a processing plant? Or Mako distribution plant. So we see like lots of pipes and stuff. We're walking around like a rocky pathway that goes down slightly.
Gotta be a way to get down.
And we can go down into pipes. And the pipes will take us to different areas that have treasures. So I come down and there's a treasure chest. I got the transmuting material. Another one.
All set!
More of these screamers.
What's that? Big give him your all! Yeah! Bring it! Watch yourself! If you insist!
Screamers are humanoid fiends that make their home on Mount Nibel. Oh, these are the same from the very beginning name. Previously unseen in the region, sightings began after a local reactor started malfunctioning. They branded iron maces at the end of one arm, which they swing around.
All right.
Calling fire.
Can't fault him for trying.
Next pipe. I think this should take us all the way down to the bottom. Yeah. Coming down the pipeline. So we need to get over the fence. So I think there's like a thing we can push. Like a kind of a metal device that has wheels on it, big metal box with wheels, and there's barbed wire on the top of the fence except for one spot where the fence is broken and they just fixed it by like putting a bunch of boards up. So if we bring this metal thing up by the spot that doesn't have the barbed wire, we can climb on top of it. Cloud can jump over, and he can pull a lever that opens up the gate. It's previously closed. So Tifa and Yuffie just jump over the fence. Okay, now we're running across some walkways, and we are lower down the mountain than we were before. We're now only at 200 meters up. Still fairly high. And we're in an actual Shinra facility now, though it's in the outward and open air part of it.
I got this. Now you're
Back in it.
You won't regret this. Come on. That's the way to do it.
Alright, open up an actual, like, normal looking door, not like a gate or anything.
Guess it's not
Fancy.
that weird for people to move to different countries. And it's not like we don't welcome foreigners into Wutai either. I mean, take Colonel Lockrock. He and Viceroy Saruf are the whole reason we have an interim government in the first place. In fact, his whole team is made up of soldiers. A bunch of badasses who decided to give Shinra the finger. Kinda like you.
Nothing like me.
That's so much in common, you'd be best buds. Just saying. It's never too late to join the cause.
Now we're running through a cave to an elevator. Push the button.
So what do you say? Want to join up? I'm dead serious, you know. I really think we'd like it in Wutai. Could bring the whole gang even. We'll start our own Spec Ops unit. The Yuffie Recon Patrol. Shinra will be afraid to even speak our name. They'll stand in awe of the fair ninja who leads her loyal minions and tremble in fear when they see the wire peas coming in hot. People will be banging down the door to buy our film rights. Your stunned silence says more than words ever could. I knew you'd be on board.
Please shut up.
If you are a Final Fantasy fan, you will notice that that is an Easter egg for Final Fantasy X-2. YRP was the nickname of the sphere hunting team that Yuna was part of in Final Fantasy X-2. So I love how this game has like Easter eggs to other Final Fantasy games that are not just the original 7 or some of the other 7 expanded universe stuff from 7. All right, now we are 350 meters up on the northern ridge, so we're going up some stairs, and we can see the reactor right in front of us. And there's all these dead bodies. And they're wearing
From Wutai.
and they're wearing Wutai's battle armor.
Which means we're at war? But what about my mission? Did Command call it off? Why didn't anyone tell me?
Aren't we in the middle of a ceasefire, though?
That's what they say. Still, doesn't mean we are. And it makes no difference to them either way. Come on. We gotta find Murasaki.
Right. This is it. There's no turning back.
He looks down solemnly.
Why'd they do this?
We see
No
Wutai
one told you
soldiers,
anything?
Shinra
No,
soldiers. They're
nothing.
both sides,
No
dead
idea
bodies.
they
It's
were
like
planning an operation.
wasn't a huge battle, but you know it was just a small squad of Wutai soldiers
done tons
taking out a
for us.
squad of Shinras. So, you know, probably maybe you know.
Whatever.
We're gonna rest here. There will be a boss fight in the reactor, so we're gonna. What else can Cloud unlock? Tifa can get a skill with Red 13. Let's see, what does Yuffie got? Yuffie got to weapon level 5, so increase damage to discrete enemy parts by I am almost at party level 7, which I believe is what I need to get to level 3 limit breaks. So we head into the reactor. It's dark. It's dank. It's really old. Get on the same elevator we got on way back in the prologue with Sephiroth. It's just like kind of a really industrial looking thing. Walk in, there's like a big open area, and there's like slime all over the place, and then all of a sudden like a disgusting like humanoid creature that has, well, it's not humanoid, it's called the diabolic variant.
Deal with that.
It's got a head and body, 2 arms are like, one has like all these tentacles coming out of the bottom of it also has tentacles. The tentacles are like a bright, creepy green color.
It's on you. Here I go.
So this thing looks like it's some kind of a further mutation on the humanoid monsters that Hojo has created. Diabolic variant. It's got 15,000 health. A man-made monstrosity created by R&D. It has since been disposed of for its disobedient and cannibalic nature, but some specimens escaped the research facility and have undergone a unique evolution in the wild. Destroying the tentacle on its right arm will pressure it. It will summon a clone once it has taken enough damage.
Do me proud.
Taking over.
So we want to destroy the tentacle on its right arm. Its left arm doesn't have a tentacle on it. Spraying out poison gas. Alright, now it's cloned itself. But clones have the same stagger gauge to start off with, as well as being down at low HP. But they're warping around. It's really annoying.
Going all out.
Let's see.
Any last words?
Alright, and we took it out because we got the original.
We gotta find Murasaki.
So 305 out of 390 for the party EXP because we got 50 points. So alright, now we head into the bridge that goes over the Mako core.
I
There's
doubt
like
it.
a couple of dead guys. One of them's hanging over a fence. One of them's just laying down. Then we go down the ladder to the bridge. The room is very dark. It's hard to see anything other than the very few lighted areas. And there's a dead body laying in the same spot where Tifa's dad was killed 5 years ago. So Tifa herself is having a kind of a trauma-based flashback there for a moment. Deep breathing. Looks like she's about to cry.
Tifa.
It's okay. I'm okay.
He runs ahead. Follows her. And she finds the ID, and this is
Hey.
Murasaki, dead
I
guy.
think we found our guy.
Kane
We need to check
Murasaki's
the
ID
inside.
card.
There might still be survivors.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone.
Yuffie goes to operate a computer terminal in the reactor. Cloud looks at the sign that says Genova over the door. He pulls out his sword. He's having a flashback to seeing Sephiroth there.
Sephiroth!
Jumps at him.
Soon, Cloud. Soon.
Cloud all of a sudden flashes back, but and none of that actually happened, but he did have his sword out. He was having a hallucination.
You okay?
Yeah.
And there. Huh? Cait Sith?
Ah, Yuffie! And where might you be?
Back room off Mako storage. You?
Town hall still. Thought I might be able to do something from here, so I tried accessing the reactor terminal. Anyway, did you find Murasaki?
Yeah, we did. He died in a skirmish with Wutai.
He... what? Then we don't have much time. We have to reach the terminal in Shinra Manor before word gets out. You've got the key card, right?
Yeah.
Good. Then slot it into the console. I'll work my magic from here. Should have that gate open before you know it. Yes! Get in there, my son! I'll go ahead and look for the terminal. See you there.
Meet at the manor. Got it.
Cheerio!
See ya.
Cloud stares up ominously at the Genova door for just a moment.
Well, you heard them. Time is of the essence. We need to find that terminal, ideally before they get back.
Yes, sir.
You stay behind and wait for them. Once they arrive, you can put that nose of yours to work. Follow our scent right to us. You gotta admit, you're the best one for the job.
I will concede you have a point.
Then let's get a move on.
Alright, so this is the, like, Cait Sith portion of the game. You know, Cloud's our main character most of the time, but they do give every single character kind of their own moment. While in the open space, hold R2 while moving to have Cait Sith roll. If Cait Sith collides with an object while rolling, he'll fall over and take the moment to recover. So make sure not to run into anything if you want to keep your momentum.
No need to wear yourself out.
So we're going to head to Shinra Manor.
Careful out there. Beans are starting coming down up the mountain.
Shinra Manor. So we got Cait, Barret, and Aerith for this particular part of the game. Walk into the manor.
They pulled out all the stops decorating this place. Definitely seen better days, though.
Ah, what's a few cracks between friends? It's almost 50 years old.
This can't just be a fancy house.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and agree with you there. The village is practically drowning in a sea of black robes, after all.
So what if it is?
Well, it would add weight to the rumor that Hojo used to conduct experiments here.
Doubt it's just a rumor.
Head down the elevator. The elevator that goes down to the secret basement that has the library and stuff in the bottom. We head down the steps. Underground cavern. Walk into there's a big open area.
Kinda creepy.
We see cameras watching us.
This a kid's clubhouse?
Like stuff's car. There's like art. There's like graffiti
Oh,
carved
I think
into
it's a
the
bit more
wall.
dangerous than that. But no bother, I'll protect you.
Hello and welcome to Shinra Manor. Trespassers.
It's a hologram of Hojo.
I don't know what it is you hope to find here, but I'm afraid this facility has been abandoned for some time. Everything of value is gone. But please, feel free to poke around.
Ah! It's not him. Just an AI caretaker.
That said, this facility has always had a place in my heart. I must insist that you leave it in the condition in which you found it. And with that in mind, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for dropping in.
And a trapdoor opens up beneath the characters.
Oh, that was a sore one. Huh? Don't walk into the light, Barret!
That shithead is gonna get it.
Mako research
I think we're
facility.
trapped in here.
Like rats in a cage. No squeezing through those bars.
Huh? That duct, however, might just fit a cat. Sit tight, I'll have you out in a jiffy.
When controlling Cait Sith, press R2 while in front of an air duct to have him roll through it. The technique should make escaping the research facility much easier. This is, without a doubt, the most annoying dungeon in the entire game. Cait Sith fights with a megaphone and his trusty Moogle mount. Press square to attack, or summon his Moogle with the Let's Ride ability, which will unlock more of Cait Sith's ATB command.
It's my time to shine! Make it count now! Let's give it to them!
Summon the Moogle. When faced with a switch placed too high for Cait Sith to reach, or an object too heavy for him, he will have to rely on his Moogle. Use the up on the pad, the control pad. The Moogle can materialize and do the heavy lifting. Should you run out of boxes, simply step on the blinking switch, and you will receive a new one in time. Basically, there's this particular...
Cat, how's it looking?
Do you still think you can get us out of here?
Aerith and Barret that are in the jail cell. But we have to throw these boxes. There's like a switch up on the right, on the top right of the gate, like a red switch, and we have to throw a box at it. And this minigame is terrible. It's absolutely terrible. The controls are bad. And
The cat of the hour.
Just you leave the problem solving to me, eh? You're in safe paws now.
taken
Oh,
over.
see ya! Come on!
Get him!
Okay, that's
So these are just black bats, blood-sucking creatures.
enough out of you.
They're just bats.
Hell yeah!
So there's like an elevator that we want to summon. And it starts coming down. But it stops.
Error detected. Service suspended.
So near and yet so
There's
far.
a broken pipe that's blocking the way. Gotta go up on, like, there's a platform here, and then you can see the gap where the elevator's supposed to be, and there's a pipe along the left side that is broken, and it's hanging out over where the elevator should go. The elevator can detect it, but there's like a spot along the pipe that makes it like
Resuming
a crack,
operation.
and we knock that piece of the pipe off, and the elevator comes all the way down. I have this on easy mode. The last boss seemed too easy. Did I set this for easy? I did, so I'm gonna set it back. I can't remember why I had set it to easy. I think I set it to easy for one of Chadley's simulators and I never set it back. That was dumb. I've done most of this game on normal. So we go up, and now there's like a hallway we go through. Walk up some steps with the box. The box thing is like on the bottom of the steps. Well, actually, no, that's not what we're doing. We go through a doorway and there's a hallway.
Let him have it.
Yeah!
One more shot!
Fighting bats and Baba Villamus, grotesque blood-sucking creatures that prefer dark, humid environments. They use their needle-like appendages to drain blood from their prey.
Go on!
Joke on it, asshole!
See you around!
while we're taking out the enemies here, we got a bat and one of those other things.
You see me fighting.
Baba, whatever it is.
Insufficient power. Generator on standby.
Try throwing a box and a lever above the generator. It's not working.
Talk about a hard landing. No.
Gotta use the Boogle to move a big box, or a big, like a cart that has a bunch of crates on it, because the boxes are falling from too high up, and they're breaking when they hit the ground. Button above these 3 Mako reactors. One of them is turned on. Alright.
Thank you.
Close enough.
Don't mention it. All in a day's work.
Now we got the door open, but we can. We have like a huge stack of them. They're just dropping all kind of potions and all sorts of stuff for us. We've got enemies to fight though.
You mind?
Guess it's my turn.
Going, Barret.
Check out this shit right here.
So like this facility is like a mix of like a lab underground, but like it's not nearly as like.
That was quite a scrap.
It's a lot more rustic, a lot more like brick and stuff. You know, the floors are brick. It's a much older looking facility than the like super advanced high-tech steel stuff you see in the Shinra building.
This cat's got big legs.
Hopefully I think we're getting
Don't stop now. Got a whole heap of legs.
That's it!
Fuck on this. Like that.
or maybe not. Actually, I think more like halfway. Alright, so in this case, this puzzle is really annoying.
Error detected in power generator.
There's a power
Lockdown
generator.
protocol engaged. Insufficient Mako. Administer accelerant to
There's
red
a
generator.
circular disc with a bunch of other circular things flowing around, and you have to throw these boxes into one specific one. It's very, very annoying, and it is not. It's not like this is one of the most annoying mini games in the game, and like people with are done in it. Like, people that enjoyed the dungeon aspect of these Final Fantasy VII Remake games
Mako
hated
levels
this.
increasing. Additional accelerants required to meet operational standard.
And to top it off, they don't just make you do it once. They make you do it like 3 times. So there's like a big one that has that's like glowing red that you have to throw it onto. And you have to have the angle be perfect. It's very, very annoying. It's very difficult, but difficult not in a way that makes it feel rewarding, just difficult in a way that just feels like exhausting and irritating. Because like I just hit it, but because the thing was too tall and my thing was slightly at the wrong angle, it didn't do it. Like completely ridiculous. I think I got one in that time. Yep. I went and threw it from a different angle.
Sufficient Mako levels
Alright,
confirmed.
perfect. So they make him do it
Generator
twice.
online. Lockdown protocol disengaged.
So now this door that's locked in front of us can open, and we can go through. So we can advance past this puzzle, thank goodness. And, you know, again, brick floors. You've got, you know, various old abandoned tech and stuff that Hojo was using, and, you know, pipes and whatnot. So very much like an older generation lab.
I know how to let him have it.
Yeah! Ain't no thing! Hope you don't mind. And there you have it.
I'm gonna go up until we get to a certain point in the dungeon, because I want to save the ending of this dungeon along with the aftermath of it for the next video. And we're already over an hour, so
You're gonna regret this. Your turn now.
Oh, damn. Oh, you in trouble now. Got it. Don't look now. This is about to get real. Gotta fight. Man. Got a hole. He's gonna be pouring it out.
creepy lab is very quiet. In this case, one of them looks like a pumpkin almost. It's like weird. The Rictus are a man-made monstrosity created by Shinra's R&D division. Modeled after a legendary fiend, it feeds off the negative emotions like weak to wind, so I'll just go with arrow.
Feel that breeze! Gotta love it. Get the hell out of here! Golden opportunity right here! Catch you sleeping? Oh, we're done here!
Alright, so there is a bench here, so this feels like a good place to stop, actually. Assuming this is where I think it is. Yeah. Okay. Yep, this is what I think it
Whee!
Could be a terminal here. Take the top right. Yep, here we go. Turn it on, and that'll be it for this video.
Insufficient power. Generator on standby.
Oh, sounds about right.
Switching ventilation system to maintenance mode, enabling duct access. Please commence on-site inspection.
According to this, that generator's somewhere upstairs. Well, nothing else for it. Back into the air duct to go.
Sure you'll be okay?
Positive. I'll be in and out before you know it. Don't have too much fun without me.
Try throwing a box at the duck. Did I give Cait a full thing of materia? I think I did. Actually, no, I didn't. He's got all his goofy materia because he's weird. Alright. Well, I'm going to save here and be done. So thank you for joining us in our trek back up Mount Nibel and the first, like, half or so of Hojo's old lab in the basement of the Shinra mansion. We'll pick up with the other half of Hojo's lab soon on the next video. That'll lead us into another sequence of important scenes. So thank you so much for joining us as always, and we'll be back with the conclusion of this dungeon. And after this dungeon is complete, that will springboard us into the sequence of events that'll take us eventually towards the end game. So I hope you've enjoyed our presentation of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth so far, and you'll continue to come back for the rest of this chapter and then the final 3 chapters coming up. So thank you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.